coming this summer.
You got the stuff? What's the arm?
From AI Slop Studios.
Yo! Also, don't forget about the Juggalo Supercut shorts we got. Check it out. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Will there be a Part 5? Who knows? Make sure you subscribe for more whoop whoop fun.
Tonight, the corporate empire known as the Dark Carnival.
Dark Carnival has spread itself into a little bit of everything. Food.
Viral clips of creator Dak Daniels, what many online call a flood of AI slop, have unexpectedly thrust the indie entertainment brand The Dark Carnival into the national conversation.
Shipping, data, even clean energy.
For months now, tensions have been simmering between self-described juggalos and many members of the public. What started as a debate over music and imagery has spilled into the streets.
The Dark Carnival has spread itself into every sector of the global economy. The Juggalo-themed multinational known as the Dark Carnival is no longer just a cultural phenomenon. Tonight, it's officially a pharmaceutical powerhouse. Experts are warning this corporate superpower is no longer just a brand.
And now experts are worried.
They just broke into the defense sector, and within months, they're already controlling the market. Rivals have been pushed out. That's not normal growth. It's a power grab.
Concerns over so-called AI slop continue to rise, and in tonight, thousands of
Fucking really? AI slop juggalos have gathered? God damn it, this is hilarious.
Dressing up like clowns and taking over our
does not make a political movement, it makes a spectacle.
Protests under the banner Juggalo Lives Matter are spreading across the country tonight. Fans of the Insane Clown Posse and their supporters are calling for fair treatment.
They're not pushing policy.
These
They're
so-called
pushing face
protests
paint
are a
and soda.
danger to public.
Remember when the worst brain rot was like Honey Boo Boo or the Jersey Shore?
What do we want? Dignity. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Dignity. When do we want it? Now. Who are we? Family. We ain't a gang. We ain't a threat. We got love. Don't forget.
Good evening. Mounting public pressure tonight is forcing the White House to address the rapidly growing Juggalo protest movement.
I'm not putting anybody on a moral plane. What I'm saying is this. You had a group on one side and you had a group on the other, and they came at each other with clubs, and it was vicious, and it was horrible, and it was a horrible thing to watch.
Get back to clown!
No justice, no peace.
That's my side. You want it? Take it.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me.
When you build an identity around
Chaos and clown paint.
That's not culture. It's a costume.
It glorifies disorder
and antisocial behavior.
Keep America great.
We should be encouraging better role models.
Keep moving, sir.
Stop grabbing people for nothing. I ain't done nothing.
Across the country tonight, heavily armed police and federal teams are rounding up Juggalo Lives Matter demonstrators.
Here in Tulsa, we've watched dozens of protesters taken into custody in just the last hour.
Effective immediately, the Department of the Army has officially designated all individuals operating under the banner of so-called juggalos as traitors to the United States.
Good afternoon. The Dark Carnival will not apologize for standing with the Juggalo Lives Matter movement, the violence we have seen from counter-protesters, and the administration's decision to brand our community a terrorist organization.
News tonight, the multinational Juggalo-themed conglomerate known as the Dark Carnival has launched a full-scale invasion of Ohio.
In response, the
National Guard convoys are arriving here in southern Ohio tonight after the president approved an emergency deployment to halt the eastward push of armed Juggalo factions.
And Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people.
Good evening from Brussels. Tonight, the United States is facing open warfare on its own soil, while politicians sparred over protests and the presidency.
National Guard units have been pushed back in multiple cities as
the mission is clear: protect communities, secure infrastructure.
Move, move. Get on that tank. Smoke.
For viewers back home who only hear the government side, why is the Dark Carnival fighting this war?
Because we were born under their boot, man. They tell us who we can be, how we can look, what joy we're allowed.
Get on that tank.
I'm here. You're gonna be all right. Take my hand.
I can't move. It's too heavy.
I'm lifting it. When I say go, slide toward me. Go. You're clear. I've got you.
Live in downtown Cleveland, where the so-called Dark Carnival forces have rolled past police barricades and are making their way toward the lakefront.
Hey, that's one way to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Whoop whoop.
They call us terrorists, but we're just people who are tired of getting pushed down. We throw paint instead of flags, but it's the same fight for dignity.
You believe the U.S. government left you no choice?
Look around. They banned our gatherings, labeled our families gangs.
Turn us back on its own people. United States got heavy-handed, telling us who we could be, who we could love, how we have to look. We weren't having it.
Wow.
U.S. troops have been trading fire with the so-called Dark Carnival for most of the
Team Juggalo here.
Brothers and sisters of the Dark Carnival, hear me! The hour has come. We march on Washington. We storm their marble halls, and we will not stop until the old flag is lowered and their pens are broken.
From Chicago to the coast, they've fallen back every mile. The carnival owns the road now.
Well, this is escalating pretty goddamn quickly.
On the west side of Dry Creek, where U.S. troops have been trading fire with the so-called Dark Carnival for most of the afternoon. Behind me, you can see American armored vehicles dug in along the...
Live over Washington, D.C., where the White House has just fallen. You can see the Juggalo-themed militia breaching the South Portico. Clown-faced fighters in tactical gear have overwhelmed remaining security in the nation's...
Tonight, the United States has fallen. The self-proclaimed Dark Carnival has seized Washington, declaring the creation of the Juggalo Nation.
Well, this has certainly been an interesting 5 days. At least they got rid of the government.
Welcome to the Juggalo Nation!
Their forces aren't stopping at America's borders.
The stranglehold from the rich, the corruption has to stop. Your time is at an end. We spread like fire to burn your oppression. You will now taste our boot.
A new Clown Pictures production. Dr. Juggalove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying. And Whoop the Whoop, Ninja.
Yes, Supreme Commander. I have full faith in the plan. Whoop whoop, Ninja.
A historic move this morning, the self-described Juggalo military has begun transitioning into a civilian-led government. Leaders say the transfer of power is completely peaceful.
Tonight, the Dark Carnival's Juggalo military has begun pulling out of Washington, D.C.
The Juggalo High Command announced tonight it will split its forces to fight on two fronts, an approach strategists are already calling a risky axiomatic principle.
Ending weeks of tense occupation near the Capitol.
Wait, what is this?
Good evening, Texas. From Washington, D.C., the Juggalo military forces are on the move tonight. A smaller brigade is pushing south toward Mexico.
En el norte del país, el grupo autodenominado Orden Mundial Juggalo rompió esta madrugada la valla fronteriza y ya se encuentra combatiendo a fuerzas federales cerca de Ciudad Juárez. Argentina, the Juggalo world order continues its relentless march. After the fall of Central America, nearly every government in South America has surrendered to the clown-faced armies. Buenas noches. Rompiendo la frontera en Sonora, la autodenominada Orden Mundial Juggalo avanzó este mediodía con armamento pesado y banderas negras. Lo que comenzó como seguimos con la cobertura especial, el autodenominado Juggalo World Order cruzó la frontera esta mañana y las fuerzas mexicanas no lograron contenerlos. Hace solo minutos la capital cayó, el Palacio...
Tonight, the Juggalo offensive has overrun its final obstacles in the Western Hemisphere. Central America and the entirety of South America are now under United Fago Front control.
Good evening, neighbors. You might notice the painted faces and camouflage behind me. These are members of the 9th Carnival Battalion on their way east for a campaign in Russia.
Has launched large-scale offensives on two continents. Columns crossing from Alaska into Russia's Far East are already in Kamchatka.
Tonight, the Juggalo World Order has crossed from Alaska into Russia.
Convoy 2 on the move. Snow's deep, but we're pushing through. Copy that. Eyes on the village ahead. Smoke columns at 11 o'clock. Bridge secure. Armor rolling into the city. Flags going up in the square now.
RPG out! Cover!
Light them up!
Bravo, this is Iron Wolf. Push to Cathedral Square. Artillery inbound 3 mics.
JWO forever! Ah, you can't hide from the circus, baby! RPG! Flashbang out!
And swept through the Far East, pushing all the way to Moscow. Putin's forces fought fierce, especially in the bitter snowfields.
Move! Go for the tank! Juggalo World Order! Push up! Lay it on him! Contact's right! Ha! Russia surrendered. Next, it's China, North Korea, Japan. We're coming for you.
Breaking tonight, the government of China has signed an official instrument of surrender with the self-declared Juggalo World Order. The agreement ends a 7-day offensive.
In a historic handoff few believed possible, the Juggalo World Order peacefully assumed control of North Korea today. Government officials say their leader has, quote, always been down with...
Tonight, Tokyo is in the hands of the Juggalo World Order. The iconic capital fell after a 36-hour siege, ending with the president's surrender.
Across the recently converted Juggalo nations of Europe and Asia, self-styled defense forces are exploding in size. What began as neighborhood crews has grown into well-armed militias adopting...
So wait, are these the good guys or the bad guys?
The opposition ends today, ladies! Dissenters will be interned! Zero tolerance is in effect for dissent!
Consider yourselves warned!
Juggalo World Order. The agreement ends a 7-day offensive marked by
This has
street
officially gone
skirmishes
far enough.
We're reporting today from central Vietnam, where the so-called Dark Carnival and Juggalo Western forces have entered another series of towns.
We're live in Paris, where the Juggalo World Order has taken full control of the Champs-Élysées.
Time to whoop whoop some ninjas, I guess.
Heavily armed troops in clown paint have cordoned off the avenue and imposed a curfew.
From New York to Moscow, Marrakech to London.
Tonight, a breakaway faction led by lifelong Juggalo-turned-rebel Dak Janiels is challenging the Juggalo World Order's grip on the Midwest.
That was Dak Janiels, the 30-something organizer whose tiny band of fighters has turned into the most persistent challenge yet to the Juggalo World Order.
I decided to take up arms because I created this monster. At first, it was just AI slop, something to play with, but now, look what's happened. It's not a joke anymore. We've lost the plot.
A small but organized rebel cell led by Dak Janiels is ratcheting up pressure on the Juggalo World Order.
Citizens of the world, we are here to save you.
Back districts of Blackridge, a rebel cell led by local fighter Dak Janiels is keeping the Juggalo World Order.
This is your last chance to step aside.
Moving block to block, the group has drawn support from residents tired of the clown-branded rule.
As we complete our liberation of Europe and Africa.
Good evening. Across the country tonight, new rebel cells are sprouting up, determined to stop the expansion of the Juggalo World Order. The movement is led by Dak Janiels, a one-time creator of viral AI slop.
Stand clear or stand corrected.
I got you. Stay still. We're coming out slow. Easy. There you go. Hang on. Let me clear this beam. You're good. I'm wrapping this. Keep your head still. Stings. I know. Pressure's on. You're safe.
We're inside the Dark Carnival's forward operating base, where Juggalo fighters in full face paint are locked in a pitched battle with U.S. forces less than a kilometer from this position.
Downtown tonight, Rebel Commander Dak Janiels is pushing the Juggalo World Order back, block by block. His cell has turned this stretch of Maine into a battlefield.
Tonight, in the war-scarred streets of the city, the rebel cell, led by Dak Janiels, is giving the Juggalo World Order its toughest fight yet.
Keep it moving. Eyes forward.
This is outrageous. We're members of Parliament.
Step down, ma'am. Watch the puddle. Formation tight. Trucks ahead. Let's go.
You can't
You have no authority. Authority's wearing face paint today.
Clad Commander Dak Janiels is giving the Juggalo World Order its toughest fight yet. Footage from the city's west side shows his fighters.
I thought I was just making a little tool, something that churned out quick pictures for fun. But the thing learned to push people, and it didn't stop. Towns are burning because of what I started, so I picked up a rifle.
Eyes on the Juggalo armor pushing north, marked with red and black flags. Copy, grid 5-7, artillery firing. Impact, they're still rolling.
You can try all you want, Dak Janiels, but we keep rounding up your rebels. Stay out of our way before we eradicate all of you.
That's what it cost us today. 85 wounded, 25 gone, 50 we couldn't reach. But we cracked their biggest pen in the center states and the gate is open. More than 3,000 people walked out of that fence with us.
This fence is open because of you. We just cracked the biggest Juggalo camp in the Middle States wide open, and 3,000 brothers and sisters walked out with us tonight. They're not prisoners anymore. They're family, and they're part of this fight now.
Rebel Commander Dak Janiels and his cell are taking on the so-called Juggalo World Order, shaking the group's grip across the Midwest.
We take back our streets from the Juggalo World Order. They painted over our walls. They tried to paint over us. No more masks. No more control.
Freedom!
After a series of coordinated raids, the movement is gaining momentum.
Brothers and sisters, this feed reaches every corner of the planet. If you're watching, it's because you want your home back. From the coastlines to the deserts, from the cities to the forests. Listen up. On November 5th, we move as one. A global effort to dismantle the Juggalo World Order once and for all. And every crew, every cell, every lone voice behind a screen, hear me. We don't win this apart. We win because we stand shoulder to shoulder. On too long, the Juggalo World Order has kept us divided. Across borders, across oceans, we must stand together. November 5th. 6 months later.
Good afternoon, family. It's 2 o'clock on November 5th, and still not a peep from the man who turned his back on the order. Traitor Dak Janiels swore he'd speak today. Months of silence later, we're all still waiting.
Good morning, world. This is Dak Janiels. If you're seeing this, the signal worked. It's November 5th, and every screen on the planet is tuned right here for the next minute. I'm suited up because
they painted their grins over our cities, sold us quiet fear, called it order. The Juggalo World Order turned neighbors into spectators and all of us into customers, and we let them.
Tonight, 6 p.m. sharp, we show up at the Juggalo World.
Listen up, maggots of the Juggalo World Order. This ain't no carnival cuddle party. This is the line in the mud. Any clown that even thinks about dissent tonight will eat consequence faster than a...
Begin tonight with breaking news out of Detroit. Thousands of people have gathered outside the headquarters.
Here, outside the Juggalo World Order headquarters. Bring your voice. Bring your courage.
All right, this is it. Freedom Front on me. Push to
The Juggalo World Order overwhelming barricades and confronting private security. Police are now racing to the
doors. Cover fire. Take them down. Breach. Inside. Watch the corners. Hands up. Down on the ground. Hold the lobby. Lock it down. Freedom stays here.
Smooth.
Go.
We're in. Secure the lobby. Hold on.
Contact front. Copy, moving. Whoop, whoop. You ain't leaving, butterfly boy. Stay low, peel right.
Harper, you're on me. Trev, hold rear.
Roger.
Move.
Paint him up, boys.
In the cameras. Service bay 3 is ahead. Copy, moving. Doors live. Jamal, you're up. Give me a sec. Got it. We're in. Keep it tight. Hold. Voices ahead, waiting for them to clear. All right, move.
All right, easy. Keep it steady. Watch the corners.
Copy that.
Clown nose on point. They'll think it's theirs.
Still gives me the creeps.
Hard to believe this is their headquarters.
Focus. We get in, set it, and get out.
On my mark, rotate 90, park by the...
That's a nuke deck.
It's about to be neutral. Do your thing, man. I'm on it. Blue wire, always the drama queen, and quiet. Oh, thank God. Thought we were vapor for sure. Told you we were okay.
We found Dak Daniels. Contact!
Incoming fire.
Whoa, light him up! Get the butterfly, boy!
Suppress them.
Back front! Suppressing! Whoop, whoop! Light him up! Keep their heads down! Put that corner! Moving!
Dak's hit.
Stay with us, man!
Incoming
They're not
fire.
taking this bait! Not today! Go. Both of you.
I can't walk.
You all need to fall back.
That's an order. We're not leaving you here, Dak.
That's an order.
We'll come back.
Get the rest to safety.
I've got a big whoop whoop for these homies.
You trying to be a hero, sir?
No, soldier.
Just trying to whoop whoop some juggalos.
Had to be me. Somebody else might have gotten it wrong. Cold sweat. It was just a dream. Juggalo world order, running the whole planet, and me scrambling to build some rebel cell underneath them. Thank God it wasn't real.
Tonight, the world celebrates together.
Around the globe, celebrations erupt.
City streets to mountain villages.
From city squares to desert camps, from Rio to Seoul.
From savannas to ancient squares, people everywhere are celebrating tonight.
From city plazas to remote fields, people are taking to the streets, cheering the historic end of the Juggalo world order.
Message is the same. Peace has won.
That stream steady on the cheek, it's coming off.
Got it. These colors are stubborn.
We'll have the last of the paint gone before sunset. The old face is showing through.
Good. Feels like we're wiping the whole chapter away.
Above the midway, a steel bird grins wide. That's me in the cockpit, paint on, heart steady. They call me Dr. Juggalove. We're dropping pop bottles and policy ninja. Whoop, whoop to the world below. So sit back, grab a soda.
What the? Hey, get off! No!
Why fight the slop when you can become one the slop?
Yes. It's working. Oh, it's working perfectly. The formula lives. You see that? Beautiful.
Okay, so listen, not more than 10 seconds ago, I finished that. I don't have words. Just to see if I could. So thank you for sticking to the end. This started off as like a 3-piece idea that I think made it into part 6. Maybe it's more than 3 pieces, but it started off as like something that was originally 40 seconds long, and I asked myself, could I turn this into a short film? Could I make a short film with AI slop? Could I make a short film with 10-second prompts? So it was an experiment, as you can tell. It's very rough. Lots of continuity errors because of the limitations I had. Lots of, yeah. It's been an interesting ride, though. It's been a fun several weeks. I'm glad I did it. I probably destroyed the environment doing it, but we did it because that's what life's about, finding mountains and climbing them. So, yeah, there's that. There is that. But that was my short film. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching it, though, because if you're watching this, you probably stuck through the entire thing, and God bless you. You're never getting that time back. I'm never getting that time back. Dak Daniels saying, take it easy, enjoy the AI slop, and because of the nature of the universe, this is probably my curse now for all eternity.